Hi, gonna go ahead and shoot today's video because, like I said, when I originally started this, I am at least gonna shoot a video every day, even if I don't really feel like it. And while I do, like on a personal level, feel like it, I just had a really shitty night last night. Hence, like the fucking hair. Because I just got a lot of shit on my plate, I guess. And it's like a paranoid type crap because I just found out some more coincidental shit. And then my grandmother, in a video, if the fucking picture will pick back up, God, just shit like that. I'm gonna wait until the screen unfreezes. Damn trucks. Fucking vehicles, and what the fuck is that? Like, seriously? Like, look at that. Like, it's just like crazy. Broken off little strands of hair. I hear you. Okay, I hear you, you fucking vehicle. Would you damn go? Lord. I hate loud vehicles that have to sit across the street and rev up before they fucking go, but it happens all the time, 24/7. It's one of the reasons I hate living here. But, yeah, my hair's just all fucked. Oh my god. It's like parted and yeah. But yeah. I might shoot another video today, but I kind of doubt it because I'm doing this to like get it out of the way, and I hate to even say it like that. But that's like because I'm going through stuff and like I don't want to talk about it, and it's not because it's anything bad that I've done. And it's not even 100% like proven, but it's just more coincidental shit. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, can I not just live life and these coincidences not happen? And then, like, I guess you could say, I know a bad person is the best way to word it. And this bad person, I've always tried to be nice to. And this bad person has always been a bad person. And so I'm like, please tell me that this is not them being a bad person again. And I'm like, really? Like, are you that insane, of a bad person? And this is not dealing with EJ in any way, shape, or form. Like, yeah, I got some stuff going on with her or something, like, and not at the same time, but like, I got some suspicions, I guess you'd say, like dealing with her and stuff, because the hell that she's put me through by not talking to me. I cannot stand people not talking to me. That irritates the fucking hell out of me, probably more than just about damn near anything. When I am sensible enough to sit down and us communicate, just communicate, no bullshit, no drama, and no lies. I love to do that. I fucking adore doing that because that's how you get past stuff. But it's like everybody else just wants to stay stuck because of fear and because they're scared and because everything's too hard or too much of a challenge or too difficult. Or just like I stated in the video yesterday, a woman wrote me up under a comment that I posted up under this narcissistic parent type shit, talking about, if you was raised by a narcissistic mother or father, which my mom's a narcissist, and dang on, she's like, if you're liking your own comments, then you're self-affirming or whatever, and you're like giving into your own self-denial. Honey, I know what the fuck I've done and what the fuck I haven't done. I'm not going to sit there and lie. I'm not going to sit there and bullshit, okay? And I know who the hell I've slept with and who the hell I have not slept with. And like, I know everything that I've damn done. And I'm sorry that that comes across as arrogant and cocky and mean or hateful or boastful or whatever to a bunch of shitheads, apparently, that I still got on my tail end from fucking 10, 12, 14, what the fuck ever years ago. I'm sorry that you can't be that way about yourself. And, or that you think that my opinion of maybe something I said of you is wrong, and so you took offense to it, and so you've been sitting there being vengeful or revengeful for years and can't get your fucking ass out of that shit or whatever, to be manipulative, to be mean, to be cruel. That sounds like a personal problem to me, though. Like, it really does. Like, I mean, that's like people want to sit there and be all hateful and shit. And so if people that have viewed my videos, because if it's not the same person repetitively, because, they're just, they like me or something, or they're worried about me or something, or they're, and who knows, it might might even be a damn psychologist or what the fuck ever studying me and being like, what the fuck's her deal, But change is inevitable. Change is gonna fucking happen. If you don't understand that by the time you're, I don't even know, 7, there's something wrong with you, in my opinion. But then again, I had a very traumatic kind of childhood. I had a lot of deaths. And my kid even had a lot of deaths, even though hers was mainly because we had cats like crazy when she was little. And so, they die, antifreeze poisoning and shit like that or whatever when she was real little. And then the dog died, my sister's dog, and she thought it was hers. And I had to explain it wasn't hers, and it was my sister's. And, I mean, so if you've lived through any type of trauma and you've gained any type of common sense out of it, the common sense you should have gained out of it is that things change. Things constantly change. I could wake up today and decide that I want to have blonde hair and blue eyes, and I could dye my hair blonde, and I could put in blue contacts, or what the fuck ever. And I could decide that I want to be anorexic and not eat anything. Or I could wake up and be fine with who the hell I am. Or I could wake up and decide that I want to pack my shit and run the fuck away. I mean, or I could decide that I want to go back to work over here where I used to work. I mean, things change. Ideas are like fucking water. Like, they just run through you, like, I don't know, or whatever. And so things change and stuff like that. But at the same time, you've got to try to find some stability. And the biggest stability that anybody's ever going to find, if they ever fucking have a damn common sense to fucking look for the damn shit, is God. Okay? God is your stability. God should be your stability. Now, I'm not saying, like I've said before, to run around and go crazy and do what the fuck ever and shit. Have morals, have values, have standards. But for people that have nothing better to do than to sit there and try to be vengeful, I guess, for the rest of their lives. Like, I mean, maybe it's just a very narcissistic type trait that people take on. Like, yes, I believe in being angry. I believe it happens. I know it happens. I believe in being upset. Hell, I've been upset in my damn videos before. But to sit there and be like, I'm gonna make you suffer. I'm gonna make you pay. I'm gonna make sure you pay. And all that. Even though I've said things that, yeah, it comes across that way and everything. Okay. If a situation is at hand, okay, and it's right in front of my face, it's like right there, it's right in front of my face. If somebody comes and knocks on my goddamn door, and they are meaning to cause harm to me or my family, yeah, I'm gonna take revenge like a motherfucker up in that shit, okay? Like, yes, you come at me with an attitude, I'll come at you with one. You come at me like you're gonna hurt me, I'm gonna seek revenge right in that goddamn second, okay? I am. I am. For as far as like physical violence, oh, yeah, I am. But if you're gonna sit there because I said something 8 years ago or some shit that hurt your feelings, and you have been manipulating a situation for that damn long because you're trying to get revenge on me or something, Lord dear baby Jesus up in heaven, like, holy shit, what is wrong with you? Do you have nothing better to do? Fuck, I have shit better to do than to do that. I have fingernails to clip. I have toenails to clip. I have showers to take. I have laundry to do. I have a house to clean. I have songs to sing. I have songs to learn the lyrics to that I don't even know that I like to sing, and some that I've not even heard yet. I have movies to watch. I have a kid to take care of. I have pets to take care of. I have pets to bathe. I have pets to make sure they don't get sick. I have a daughter to make sure she don't get sick. If they do get sick, then I gotta take care of them. And even though my kid ain't with me right now, I guarantee you if she was to fucking call me and go, Mommy, I need you, I would fucking walk my ass there in a heartbeat because that's my child. That's my fucking world, man. That's my fucking world. I said I wouldn't touch foot on my goddamn parents' property. They've made it pretty fucking apparent that they're like, only at visitation can you see your child. So no, I haven't went to their goddamn property. And baby doll, if you happen to see this, that's the reason Mommy has not came and seen you, is because they're gonna call the damn cops. They're gonna start some damn shit. They're gonna bitch. They're gonna argue. Or they're just gonna bitch and argue. And then we're gonna be bitching and arguing. And you don't need to be around us bitching and arguing, baby doll. And so I'm not gonna do it. But I guarantee you, sweetheart, if you text me, this is for my daughter Ava, if you text Mommy and you say, Mommy, I don't feel good. Even if you say it right now and you're at the goddamn school, I will walk my ass to the fucking school. And the school might be like, you can't know anything about your child. And I'll be like, my child texts me, here's the text message. So you can at least go in the fucking classroom and check on her and make sure she's alright. And if her goddamn nana ain't gonna come and pick her up, you know, 'cause she's sick and she don't feel good, then you need to call her goddamn nana and tell her to get her ass over here and pick the damn kid up since she wants temporary custody of her, and that's my fucking child. Or better yet, I'll call damn DFACS. 'Cause that's some damn bullshit, 'cause that's my damn kid in there and she's sick and she texted me and told me she don't feel good. And damn it, something's gonna be done about it. Like, don't fuck with me when it comes to my kid, you know, me taking care of my kid. Like, my kid is my whole fucking world. And people might not think that it is, because they might not think that I'm doing things the way that they think that I should. But I really don't give a fuck what people think, okay? And if you really want to know, like, hell, shit just fucking proves it every damn day that I don't give a fuck what people think. And I'm sorry that hurts so many people's egos and feelings and shit. But I was not put here to tiptoe around egos and feelings when nobody has ever tiptoed around mine. Ain't done it. Ain't happened. Nobody's gave a shit. Still waiting. 30 years. Hadn't happened. Doubt it will. So, yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and tiptoe around shit like that. But anyways, I got a lot of shit going on. And it's like my damn grandmother, I called her the other day to check on my daughter. Because I was like, my daughter hadn't looked at the message that I sent her. And I sent it to her just yesterday. And I was like, and usually she looks at it within a few hours, I've noticed. And so I was like, but she hadn't looked at it in like a day, and it's kind of freaking me out because I had these fucking piece of shit maintenance people, and yes, I called you that if you watch it, okay? Sitting there being like, we're going to make sure that you never get your kid back because we're mad, you know, because they're vengeful or whatever. And so I'm sitting here and I'm like, well, because change is inevitable. Possibilities exist. Okay, I could sit here and I could go anywhere and grab some dude and try to fucking, you know, be with him, be in a relationship with him, sleep with him. I could do that with a girl. I could do that with anybody. I could go over and try to find some damn drugs to fucking do. I could There are so many options that people have every day, and that's one goddamn thing that kind of fucks a lot of people up. Is like they grow up and they hit like 18, I reckon, and they're like, hey, options are limitless, and they realize that. But they've been told no also, so kind of stifled, but they still go out and they still make choices, and they don't think about their choices. They don't think about the full-on consequences. And that's even like me. Somebody might sit here and watch my videos and be like, this girl just don't know what the hell she's getting her damn self into. I guarantee you I've done thought about it. I guarantee you I have. I may not know the full in detail outcomes of shit, but I guarantee you I've done thought about all the bad shit that can happen, but I've also thought about all the good shit that can happen. Like, people can actually see me for who I am. People can actually know who I am. People that apparently sit there and, they put their ear to the goddamn wall or what the fuck ever in a not a literal sense, but in a sense with my life. They're like, oh my god, what the fuck is she up to? What the fuck did she do? Oh my god, I need to know what she did. Like fucking retards. And I'm just like, okay, so here you go. Here's a video every fucking day of the shit that I do. So the shit that I do is, obviously, I still got on the same shirt I've had on for a few days, so I hadn't had a shower in 3 days. I have dishes setting that I need to do. I cooked supper last night. Oh my god, let me just say, that shit was good. But, like, I wanted to share it on here, and then I was like, and then I was like, and then I was like, and so I don't know. But it was really good, and, like, I ate more of it than I should have. But, and I love asparagus, like, I really do. But, dang on, and it was simple supper. It was really good. It's really good. Oh my god, it was so good. I'm sitting here right now, and I'm like, if I can't get this damn Keurig. My dad gave me his Keurig like a long time ago, and I hadn't used it, and I still got some things for it. I'm trying to get the son of a bitch to work, and it's being a fucking retard. And it's like, oh, try this, do that, do this, do that. So I've done all the shit that I can do to the fucking thing, and then it's like, and if you try this so many times, then you have to call customer service or what the fuck ever, or call the 1-800 number and get and I'm just like, I don't know if I want to go. It's just a cup of coffee, or hot cocoa. Like, it'll be all right. I can live without it. I've lived without it all this time that I'm not using the fucking thing. But, man, like, I don't know what is wrong with people. I really don't. I don't know if it's something wrong with me in my mind to where it's like, because I couldn't do shit as a kid without my family knowing about it. Like, I couldn't do a damn thing. Like, and they're still like that. That's the reason they have my daughter. And my family is still like that because my family is still keeping an eye on me. I don't understand that. I don't understand why you would do that to anybody. If I want to know about my kid, yeah, I called my grandmother the other day and I was like, hey, my kid's not responding, or hasn't in a day to my text message or whatever. So I was like, is she still alive? Is she all right? Is she with mom and dad still? Is everything good? And my grandmother's like, yeah, even though she tried to talk to me about a bunch of other shit and everything. And I get that she tried to talk to me, and so this is the pot calling the kettle black here. But the thing is she tried to talk to me because she done got tipped off by somebody. And that's just like even me. Here we go, the pot calling the kettle black. My kid, what was it? Back in August, I heard that she had hit her head. And that they took her to the emergency room. And that she had like a little, I don't know. And I don't even know. Like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, did my niece trip her? Did my dad shove her? Did he shove her into something, make her fall and hit her head? Or did she just, she was goofing off and she hit her head? Like a million things went through my mind. I've tried to talk to my kid about it. My kid's not responding. My kid has that option to not respond. So if my kid has that option and my kid is 12 and I give that option to my child because I care enough to respect my child in that form, then why can't nobody respect me like that? But anyways, if you want to know something about somebody, you typically respectfully ask them. Now, here we go, another pot calling the kettle black situation. This is my problem, definitely. If I ask you, if I want to know something about you, and I ask you, hey, what's this? Why did you do that? Why'd this happen? Or whatever questions I ask you. And if you say things even like, don't worry about it, I don't want to talk about it, and stuff like that, usually I'll let it rest there. But then I'll ask again another time. Another time I see you, another day, later on, or whatever. If I'm asking, it's because I'm concerned. It's because I worry. It's because I'm caring. If you keep not answering me, like my toes, like I'm sitting here like my foot's just shaking because it irritates me. I'll ask you anywhere from 3 to 5 times before I will ever even consider asking somebody else, hey, what happened to so-and-so? So if you're somebody like, say for instance, because there was a girl that came in with a black eye, and I asked her what happened. I said, what happened? And she said, oh, something another. But she didn't, I don't think she told me the truth, if I remember correctly, because I found out that a guy hit her. And I think she told me, like, she just responded like nothing or something like that or whatever. And, like, this girl is kind of, I've noticed, like, she's kind of antsy sometimes, you know. And so I was just like, oh, well, she must have fell or whatever, you know, assumption and stuff like that. But either way, she gave me an answer. So I take the answer for what it is, right? And so I never asked again. And somebody offered up the information within this past month and was like, oh, that's because she got hit again by the guy. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's why she came in with that black eye, you know, it's because she'd got hit, you know. And I was just like, what? You know, and they're like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, my fucking God, you know, like, that's bullshit, you know. Like, you shouldn't hit a woman, you know, like, you really... That's a whole nother can of worms right there for me. But like, I just don't do it. Just don't do it. But so anyways, dang on, I don't even know. I don't even know why. I right about now, like, I don't even know anything. I'm like, I don't even know why the hell I'm shooting this video other than to shoot it because I said I was going to shoot one every day. And I'm like, let me go ahead and get it out of the way. That way I can get my stuff done. But I might end up shooting one just to talk about random stuff because I'm bored. Because it's like a very stagnant type day where it's just like bleh, you know, and trying to figure stuff out and everything. And it's like trying to get on a path of trying to know what I'm going to do. But in all honesty, you never know what you're going to do. And God says to take no thought of the day, you know, and what you do and all that and everything. And you're just supposed to live in the present moment. And you're not supposed to think about the future. Which is hilarious because the whole world will tell you to think about tomorrow, you know, and next year and next week, and where do you want to be, and, you know, and what goal do you want to set for yourself, and this and that, you know, and everything. And you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to take it one day at a time, you know. And that's the reason, like, dealing with, like, deaths and stuff, like, you know, you're supposed to enjoy life one day at a time. You're supposed to, you know. And that's like I even said in one video about how, what is it, Noah built the ark with his sons. And they were on up in their hundreds of years, supposedly, and everybody's like, oh, it wasn't hundreds of years, and it was just months, and it was just this, and it was just that, or they counted different, or whatever other time, and this and that, and all kinds of shit and everything. Imagine if we would live longer, only if we took things slower. If we didn't speed through life, if we weren't rushed through life, to hurry up and live and get it over with, and then because we're speeding through it, it's putting stress on our body and it's killing us. Imagine if we just took things slowly, how much more longer we might actually live. And then that's the thing too, like there's a lot of people that's like on the kick about like anything or anyone that they consider to be slow moving in life, like on social media, they refer to them as a turtle, and stuff like that, and the tortoise and the hare, story and all that and everything. And slow and steady wins the race, But I mean, seriously, like imagine that. Imagine. If your life, if that's all that there is to, let's say, immortality, is to just live slower. Wouldn't that be, like, eye-opening and, like, holy shit, I could live forever, or I could live to, these old-ass ages if I just slowed the fuck down. But, I don't know. I'm in a weird state of mind, I guess. Like, I always have a lot of ideas in my head about stuff like that, and I don't know. But if anybody is watching these because they hate me or because they have a issue with me, please grow a pair. And by that, I don't mean think of every hateful, mean thing that you're going to say to me. But what I mean is don't come to me with any intent at all other than addressing the issue. So let's say I called you fat. So don't come at me and be like, listen, you say that you don't mind confrontation, so I'm going to go ahead and confront you. You called me fat behind my back, and so told me, and I don't fucking appreciate it, and I think you're nothing but a goddamn whore. And you're fat too, and you're ugly, and you're stupid, and don't do that. Don't think about it. Instead, just come, knock on my door, or text me. And us FaceTime or what the fuck ever, Skype, chat, whatever, well, shit, it'll be through Messenger. But anyways, let us talk. And you can be like, you called me fat. And I'll be like, whatever the answer is, whether I did or I didn't, I'll be like, yeah, I did. Or no, I didn't. And then control your anger. And be like, well, so-and-so told me you did. If I say, no, I didn't, and then I'll be like, well, how reliable has so-and-so been to you? Have they ever lied to you, And we'll sit and we'll discuss it, and we'll figure out if the person did lie, we'll figure out why the hell they lied. I'll help you figure out why they lied. We'll figure the shit out, and then we'll figure out that you don't need to trust so-and-so. Or I'll be like, yeah, I did. And you'll be like, well, why'd you say that? That really hurt my feelings. And I'll be like, well, because technically you really are what's considered fat for as far as society standards. If you look at the what is it, the fucking, I don't even know what it's called, the body something, another scale or what the fuck ever, where it shows your body mass and all that, your height, if someone was to look at that, would they consider you overweight, and if the answer is yes, then then you are within the category of being considered as being fat. And that's just who I am. Like, things are what they are. That's like me. You could call me fat, and I'll be like, okay. Like, I would prefer to be called pleasantly plump, I guess, or, kind of heavy set, or, something more kind. But if somebody's like, you're fat, to me, or they say, that fat girl, describing me, and then I hear so and so called you fat, I'm just, okay, or well, that was mean, or they're fat too, if they are, or well, they're skinny as a toothpick, because they are, or, I mean, but if somebody's doing it maliciously and hateful, and they're like, oh my God, you're fat, more than likely, I'll probably still be like, well, okay, it's what I'm considered as by society's standards and this and that, because my height and my weight and everything. So yeah, I'm fat, and I don't know, like, God made me very down to earth, and I have no idea why. And I'm not saying that in a bragging way, because there's probably things that I'm not down to earth on, but that's the way a lot of people have described me whenever they've sat and talked to me. They're like in astonishment type, and that's just like I was talking about my husband, where he's like, I want to be the clone of you, and people telling me I'm perfect, and you're the perfect mother, and you're perfect, and you don't want to hear that. Like, it stresses you out and makes you go, oh shit, I'm perfect. So now I have to do everything like this all the time. If I put supper on the table at 7 o'clock every night for a month, and then somebody says you're perfect, shit. Now I'm expected to put supper on the table at 7 o'clock every night for the rest of my life. And it's just like, don't call me that. It's like it's an insult. Because there's no one perfect except for God, But I'm just, like, I try to be as down to earth. I try. Like, I even try. I work at it. It's not something that just naturally comes. I have to work at it. You may not see it, and I may have been working at it before you knew it was a quality that you could possess, but I've been working, and I work at it every day. I work at being down to earth. I work at trying to be compassionate and considerate and friendly and kind and sweet and generous and loving, and I get my ass up and I work at it every day, even when it don't look like it, when I'm angry and I'm mad and I'm saying hateful, mean things, just like that night that EJ did come over to my work, and then my fucking GM got on to me, and I was like, fuck everybody, in my rant, my video that I made. I was like, fuck everybody, fuck everything, fuck, but it's just the way I am. But yeah, like, I'm just me, and for as far as coincidental shit, and that's another thing too, I know that you're technically only so many people away from knowing everybody in the world. God, I don't want to know everybody in the world. Like, it's like one of those, it's like, because finding out people are related to other people that are related to other people that are related to this person, and then, like, people, they say they don't stay close to their family, and so they don't know and everything, but the way that bad things happen, it's like, holy shit, they have to know, and stuff like that. And, like, it's just like, why do you hate me, is what I want to say to people that, that's what their actions portray to me. And when coincidences come across, that's what goes through my mind is, why does whoever the coincidence is relating to, if it's relating to a person, why does this person hate me, and the person's alive? Now, I've had coincidences like, Like, I said, what was it? I was thinking of my cousin Misty. I was thinking of Scorpios, and then I scrolled through the page, and the name popped up that somebody that is a Scorpio, was like, thank you, Misty, for wishing me a happy birthday. And since I was thinking of her right before I seen that, I was like, okay, that's a good coincidence, and okay, thank you, God, and stuff like that. And I mean, there's good coincidences, but there's what seems like bad ones too, and I'm not sure if they're bad or if it just seems that way because my mind and the way that my mind was conditioned as a child to know. Because I guarantee you, like my dad be down the damn hallway, and I have an eerie feeling, I guess you could say, and I'm like, something's not right. And then I go and they tell me, that else a family member's died, or I hear my dad holler and I done fucking know he's coming after my ass and I didn't do shit wrong or something like that. That's coincidences in my mind, it's like, fuck, I knew something was fixing to happen. Fuck, I knew something wasn't right. Fuck, and then something bad does happen and it's like, fuck, are you fucking kidding me? And so there's certain things that happen, certain things that I notice, and it's usually dealing with people that are related to people and stuff like that. And so even if you are that type of person that you are sitting and watching these videos because you're that obsessive compulsive or something, I don't know what your deal is. If you are, then it's like, yeah, me knowing that you're related to people and this and that, it makes me kind of be like, okay, was this all done out of hatefulness? Was this all revengeful? Was this all some grand master plan to take me down, I guess you'd say? And see, that's what happens when you're raised by a narcissist and you're a scapegoated child. You are literally blamed for everything. If they can find a way to pull bits and pieces of knowledge from everybody else in the situation and say, well, if so and so wouldn't have done this, then that and that and that wouldn't have happened, and then everybody blames that person, and so that's the reason I guess I feel attacked, and stuff like that and everything. So I gotta work on that, which I gotta work on a bunch of shit. Like I said, I get up every day and I try, but the thing is, also, is dealing with this situation that I just kind of realized last night. Usually when I've been like, no, it's not that, no, let me try to play it off. This evil person that I'm dealing with, my dog just fucking growled. But this evil person, I guess you could say, or this person that's been evil, and whether they've changed or not, when I've confronted them about things and been like, did you do that? And did you say that? And is this why this is? They sit there and they practically cackle, I guess you'd say, like a goddamn devil or some shit. And I'm just like, I fucking hate you. And I'm like, really? And I'm like, don't talk to me no more. And then we go like years without even saying hi. And then years even longer. And then I'm like, maybe we can get along for the sake of, and then it never works out. And so I don't even know. All I know is I don't even care anymore. I don't even want to work out with nobody except for EJ. And I don't even necessarily mean like have to be relationship, like sexual wise. Like it could just be friendship. And of course my child. But my child, that's the thing that some people are never going to get. It's always going to work out with my child and me. It's always going to. Because she's my child. So it's like a common sense factor that some people don't get. don't have, won't have, and some people really don't get because they're like, I don't have that with my kid. So how can you be confident that you have that with your kid? I'm sorry you think you don't have that with your child. I'm sorry you don't have that knowledge, I'm sorry that God has not bestowed that upon you. And maybe you need to talk to God about, that being bestowed upon you or whatever. But things between me and my child, as rocky as they may seem and as rocky as they may even get, it's always going to work out between me and her because she's my child. So, but, I'm going to end this video here because it's running really long, and I'm going to see if I can make some coffee. Let's see if this little fucking machine's working or not. I can't get over how my hair does that sometimes. Like, I'll have it pulled up and I'm just part, I don't know. But, yeah. So I'm going to end it here. So if you like my videos, or you're just interested in stuff or whatever, and everything, you can comment, you can share, you can like, you can subscribe, whatever, and I will catch you later.